stands for Wake Up and Get Up. And we basically specialise in events and content that aim to empower you in business and education. We want our content, we want our events to prompt people to take action. When you become more established, you have to have a consistency. The internet is kind of like the worldwide neighbourhood, and we're all kind of next door neighbours. And people aren't just looking at the product anymore. People want to know the face behind the product. People want to know the people behind the product, because now we can connect with each other so easily now. Before, to connect with a big brand, you had to go through someone, to go through someone, to go through someone. But now you can message someone, you can tweet someone, you can DM someone. And so we need to understand that whatever you're trying to do, if you have a business or just your personal brand, that there's something behind it. There's something behind it, there's a message behind it. And it's when people buy into the message, not just what you look like or just, different things, is that's when, people start to know who you are. People start to come and buy your service. So if you've got a business today or brand, think about what is the message behind it? What are you actually trying to do? Are you just posting tweets, posting these things on social media without there being a core message? What is the story behind your brand? Why have you started it? Who are you serving? All these things make up the message. And with that, I'm going to use that to introduce our first speaker.
I'm going to start by talking about the message within branding. Branding nowadays merely isn't what you see anymore. It's a subconscious thought about a lot of marketing that's kind of been drilled into our heads. I'm going to speak to you about the message behind branding and how branding is conceived by us nowadays. So the Oxford Dictionary definition is basically the idea or the image of a specific product or service. Now, nowadays with social media and the way that people think and the fact that the world moves 101 miles per hour, it's no longer about the product. It's about the person behind it. So a great example is Kylie Jenner. People buy her lipstick not because it's a good lipstick, but just because she's the person that endorses it.
I want you to go to two people, at least two people, and I want you to talk to them, get to know their name, and if they have a business or brand, get to know their business or brand. If they don't, just get to know them in terms of what they do, their job. Like I said, there are many people, especially because I'm on Instagram, who they may not have a certain talent, so they may not have a service, like they sell things, or they may not be able to provide things, but they have a following. And then from the following, which makes them a brand, opportunities come from that.
Because we just didn't understand why it wasn't working. Well, the reason why it wasn't working was because, in 1 month, maybe we'll just post once. And then we'll come back again 3 months later and then post something else. And how cheeky of us, we expected people to still be interested. Interested in what? You didn't post. The last time you posted was 2 months ago, and actually what we posted wasn't even relevant. And in regards to the question or the topic, which is consistency, the first thing that we found was the vision. Because without you knowing what you want and seeing what you want, it will be impossible for you to be consistent.
Randomly, I was walking to the train station and there was a brand that's been near my house for about 9 years. And this brand, the imaging wasn't fantastic. A lot of big guys in there with big suits, but you'd think, what's going on in there? Because I, from the image that I got, the perception that came to my mind was, are they doing dodgy stuff in there and this business is a front? Because the image was not what it was meant to be. And they'd been there for such a long time, so I was thinking, with this bad branding, how come, or bad imaging, how comes they've been there for so long? So one day, I just walked in there. When I walked in there, I was like, can I see the manager? The lady at the front, when I got the manager, no, first she brought out the mortgage broker. And then they were like, what would you like to see us about? And then I was like, I've seen your branding and I think it can be improved. And then the mortgage broker goes, I've been looking for someone like you, etc. Sooner or later, we came to an agreement. And that day, I want to make clear that I did not give a business card. I just told him my website. So sometimes it's not every day that you have to bring your business card. It's not every day that you have to have the website. It's not every day that you have to have your complimentary slip. But what you do need at least is a logo, and the ethos in yourself as an individual. So when you do go, you can get that business.
Our motto is that there's a difference between those who wake up and those who get up.